everybody who may see this video. I'm Rantel, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about the dark side of being an empath. And I don't really see this talked about often, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about like what it's like being an empath. Nobody chooses to be an empath. You just are an empath. It is what it is. But you know, there needs to be like the thing about taking on being an empath means you really feel for other people's emotions and the things they may go through or whatever, and you really spend a lot of time like being like in the dumps with and being consumed with somebody else's issues, and that sometimes you forget that you need to not do that because you have your own personal things you may deal with, and you don't. And when you feeling so much for somebody else, that person is no fault of their own, but they don't even know you're doing that. But when you over consume yourself with somebody's problems, you when you are going through your problems, where are those people? They don't feel that way. They don't feel that way for you. And I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. There needs to be a healthy boundary between feeling for somebody's problems and how much emotion, how much empathy you allow yourself to feel for that person, and how much, and when to stop doing that and to just, you feel for them, because having empathy is being human, but being an empath is a whole other level. And I just wanted to talk about making a distinction between how much empathy you want to have for that person, how much you should, and when to stop. Very draining and very exhausting, and you just need to make that distinction. And the thing is, yeah, I constantly remind myself that I shouldn't spend so much time taking on somebody else's emotions. You could feel for that person, but you can't just stay within that cycle. I guess that way you call it, of just being like dog in the dumps with somebody else. Because a lot of the times these people has done move on from the emotion, and you still they sad about somebody else's situation. And the thing is, you're human, you have a heart, you would feel for people, but you cannot let it consume you. And I just wanted to say that. So thank you. I just wanted to make that distinction and just talk about the dark side of being an empath, and that nobody chooses this. We don't choose this.